latest ranking.
Yes.
Yeah. Aba.
Yeah.
The ban is saying.
So one thing the you can say, send your parents in Bequaquaya. Last month ranking, no, 2 of the countries of mobile remu the intercontinental playoffs no. So you can say Niema Enshedans Sabiasa Enshedans and Iraq and of course DR Congo you can't and say mobile likely to be seeded. So you
yeah.
And then by the close of today drone we are mobile seeded.
Okay.
Because even though DR Congo akwenimo but Iraq a drop 1 place. October they no more 57.
Okay.
And I'm about 58.
Okay.
Now DR Congo so October they no they were 60. They've now moved 4 places to 56.
Okay. All right.
So they are within the reach in terms of seeding no. Omubenya ahead of the other 4 countries now. Over October they na Jamaica ranked 68th.
Okay.
But now they've dropped 2 places. Now Jamaica have now gone to 70th position.
Okay.
In the world. Bolivia they were maintaining 76th position now because they do one more any competitive game within those time being because South America for now every year more qualifies. And of course Suriname also moved 3 places from 126 to 123 and New Caledonia also moving from 150 to 149.
Okay.
So the stage is set. And then by close of today no a be drawn. So DR Congo and Iraq will be in the final.
Okay.
We be Jinan Chain Ewaha. Now we saw Jinan Chain Waha.
Okay.
Now the rest of the 4 teams now Omuasi no make
2 games.
Yes. 4 teams in the 2 games.
Okay.
Now the seeded one have 1 game.
All right.
Sana Dinity. So DR Congo and Iraq are just 90 minutes away from World Cup qualification.
Okay.
DR Congo for the first time since 1974, Iraq for the first time since 1986. So that is the caveat for now.
All right.
From the draw now. Look forward say BC no.
All right. It's in the and so I don't know. What's your almost strength in the kakra? Say DR Congo the Ashram kakra.
DR Congo.
What's Iraq? What's other country Jamaica, Bolivia, Omama Cake, no? What's your almost strength in the kakra? Now they compare DR Congo the same.
Yeah,
and I always okay.
Yeah,
you said some time ago, say, well, I'll qualify free African, and most likely, so now I'll World Cup. Still, I don't kind of
because now I think say from the playoff spot now the African countries will be likely to be seeded. That is the main reason I said that, say you and. Per the result of the rankings now, they will be seeded. And Obekaya, beko African playoff no. We said say, wow, be free Africa no. Maximum of games are obebo 3 likely because obebo 2 games within the African playoff, and of course likely so obebo 1 game within the playoff are ebe 4 intercontinental no. And say you see. For me, DR Congo remains one of the best sides. 6 teams now, okay, you know. Yes, Jamaica was some level of quality, kakra. Obeka, New Caledonia, they said, you moda. No. Bolivia also said, you much of a country, Obeka said, Omobe pussy threats. Iraq also said, the last time Iraq appeared at the World Cup was 1986. Next year, be almost 40 years. Almost so. Appear at the World Cup no. So I still stand by my choice of words now make us say likely say wow be qualify from African playoff no we get the chance to be at the World Cup unless say be a DR Congo be disappointing and game no so say amount for referee say MS anymore ya around March next year.
Okay.
From the weekend of 23rd to 31st of March next year 2026. So say you're virtually 4 months from now. And games in Abaso. Going forward, you will not know how things are going to pan out. Injuries, bet me see loss of form in terms of the quality of the players, you know. ABR na no affected some of the teams, you know. But I think says DR Congo have what it takes to beat any opponent or be from BR. No one making it to the 2026 World Cup,
all right. Ghana, net to say, FIFA, latest ranking by Ghana.
Ghana was 73rd.
Okay.
See, I caught just one place, 72nd.
Okay.
And now.
All right. And Africa, so.
Africa, around 13th.
No, 13th. Previously, say.
Near around 14th.
14th. Okay.
And even African countries now call World Cup now. Virtually any the lowest ranked.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
9 African countries now so far.
Eco World Cup.
Eco World Cup.
You're near the lowest ranked.
Oh.
Yes. Because Morocco beat here. Morocco 11th in the world. Senegal 19th. Egypt are qualified. Egypt were around 34th. Algeria 35th. And of course, Ubeka even Kessben cry around 68.
Oh.
Yeah, we are the lowest ranked. South Africa munina ewe ni muche.
I see. And your good news.
Yeah, and you're good. So that's the reason why I say a koye draw no crowd group draw no. It's likely say you be work port 4. You be work port 4. I
just say port 4 just say.
You be bought normally competitions are na you group teams no into ports. So say bia say Joe FC, say Franco FC, Awal FC. Ebia ye de moto port 1 a what it means say mo no ntimi hia. Ye be famo ne akɔhɛ port 2 wan mo na da hɔ. Ebia say Andy FC, ebia say Mickey FC ne afa bi bako. So what it means say mo strong pa no any the host nations no mo na mpempi no mo tawo port 1.
Okay.
So what it means say more port 1 mo ntimi hia. The same also applies to more port 2 no. And of course port 3, port 4. So yeah, ni say you draw na ni pick one from port 1, you be for one team from port 1. Ni for one team from port 2. Ni for one team from port 3. Ni asa for one team from port 4. Ni come abum. No more go into group. Na say mo na mo be group. Say bia say group B a mo wurem, say group C a mo wurem. So say you mpempi mo ana mo lowest rank no. Mo ana e bia mo mode mo from na say you Muna mutawo port 4.
Okay.
So draw now ebeba so nyame boa 5th December next month, almost 2-3 weeks from now. No say you Ghana will be in port 4. And Kobani sir, it's likely we are going to meet one of the co-hosts or among the big nations like Germany, Spain, Argentina, Brazil, Belgium, England. It's likely we might meet one of them or the group. Welcome.
Yeah.
Either or mono, any one of the co-hosts.
Okay.
And say, Joe, these are the issues that were on the table. The lowest ranking, I
see.
And then now go back from your AFCON. Yes, even though you are there from the World Cup qualification. As a Joe say, you calculate coefficient of the ranking. You do past performance in a account. And how often do you win games? And you see one of the things. And so the importance of the game also count.
Okay.
Recent international window, what we played were friendly matches. They were not competitive games. Unlike Ubeka DR Congo, Moni Nigeria, Moni Gabon, go no the competitive games on boy. Because that was FIFA World Cup playoff. Unlike us, we played an international friendly. So Sergio Sana didn't see a modern money there.
Okay, the intercontinental, any European draw ni nine. Okay. All right. All right. Ebe baso na fi odi latest ni na brain. Dr. Franco Naro.
General, they are working. I'm saying the tintin in the and say we should expect a difficult draw.
Yeah.
In the World Cup draw because of our rankings. Because any church mono. Omo mo ya de pa any host nation near Domato port 1. We be back kwama. Mum saya de pa biem port 2 ehon so be baako port 3 ne yi baako ama nti mu afunfo no nyina no mu port 4
afunfo say
mu amunya de
mu port 4 lowest rank na mu mode mono on form kakra na
some na munya de
afunfo da no obi qualify ko World Cup o ye funu ni da
okay mu amunya de
okay, we open Safa. Near the end, one of the Kaudika.
Masano.
As I could say,
Muna,
Ubiasa local work
among Mamokon. General, Nasa America Mutui. Ubiwe, Dorin on Nasa. And so make key Mark na ansa no
kwa de compare no modern one from kakra
nti amongo mu mo hono no
World Cup Nigeria for bibia yo mo no
se mo hono
o modern one wo from we compare mo
among 48 no
ebi mo suru
okay
ba wonsan
among 48 no
yeah
per FIFA ranking mo amunya ade mo na mo port 4
okay we yanko
nka obenya na nka wanya funfo ni bi o group no atwa afa so ntoko top of 4 na mo am portfolio nyina mo nhia mo
okay
like mo na mo nyaade nti be yi nkrofo ama mo nti on paper not on the field on paper with the portfolio group onum mo na FIFA hu mu say mo nyaade kra among 4 teams na mo group ono nti if you are in portfolio na say ultimate qualify free group na chesa we put up a surprise performance
okay
Patriots.
Yeah.
Into your ranking, I'm why NFI AFCON qualifiers. And Crofona, you know, Mobon.
Yeah.
General say, only team the ranking, a nim or was through a sing, a bonao channel, a when you home a mile points more. Baushare in recent times, Ghana, Omo no Mobon, Omuni ranking, Papa Bia, Sudan, Niger, Angola. Madagascar, Comoros, Chad. We na ne omubo. E na wo mu no kra so no fa ne ntimi nsa show mu away.
Yeah.
You say you home. It is the reason once upon a time 14th place team is now in 74th.
Yeah.
In fact, the webinar did 76 wa. Entina ufra hu football nation on paper and reflect it.
Yeah.
Because you are outside the top 50. But we are going to the World Cup. That's the most important thing.
All right.
But
all right. My mention also initial comment. I hear no attention no kebeba pass. Say local say a foreign no bosuka krema mention there.
Foreign no. They didn't carry.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for Ashraf Hakimi. 1992 and a Confederation of African Football. Esha say omo abe award e bibimaima a omo si akan wo football mo omo de ene de enya bibimaima omo si akan wo bibrim on say European Footballer of the Year no people plying their trade as footballers in Europe, either you are from Europe or not. European Footballer of the Year you consider so upon we are African ni no a European Footballer of the Year. But over African Footballer of the Year, dear. Yes, once you are an African, it doesn't matter where you are applying your trade. You are considered. If you are an African playing in Europe, could win. And in fact, since 92 till now, MP almost all the time, those playing in Europe. But excitement is coming from the fact that no defender has ever won the African Footballer of the Year award. The closest happened in 2001 when our own Samuel Osei, everybody thought Setuga was going to win it. The bad they need buy who are not Senegal for the call El Hadji Diouf. In fact, Omo Ben Samuel say nkomodie kura ko so say ya fresh Samuel ka kire say wa win. But eventually it turned out to be a mirage. Sami Kofo to me Angie. So for the first time,
because he stagey workout.
Yes.
Yeah, Ghana for a call.
And I hobby. And I make a way do.
Me need to meet you. Everything to me.
Why you doing?
Oh, South Africa.
You were there.
Led by Kwabre Bois. You stagey workout.
Me tell story.
Oh, I'll have to do dinner. Now.
The
sorry in protest. The whole beer who say, Ubia, the Bufu, Pia. Na enasam kitu akra.
It was an embarrassment for the awards.
Yes. The before every hall kick na momo ni me omo hu say
Ghana delegation na buy no. Omo hu say the both.
Yeah.
General, Osei never won it.
So clear.
You see, the act of defending in association football is so difficult. But I respect the act of defending. In man of football. Oko global ya Ballon d'Or. Yi Fabio Cannavaro. Ubon so obebre pa ansa na minim say obebre. Enti to get Ashraf Hakimi, I think is positive. But no question pa say Ashraf Hakimi crowd call the bone pa. I think say he's not reaching this height because of his defensive prowess. Or your fullback now he attacks a lot. Abrebi Abeka say on the ball number 7. Obema assist, Obema goals. Ball no ye bona ye shegua ye jai ni ye jubility no be a camera down there share so. But se ball na tonete we defender the upper than kung fu wan net eko yibo ni free goal nim. Ye beto so won't pause and jubilate. So defenders have never, or they are not really appreciated the way I say appreciate them. So I'm extremely excited for Ashraf Hakimi. And General, this is a word that is so clear. It's so clear. It's not easy to win the Champions League for the first time for a club like PSG, win the French League 1, win the French Cup, win the Super Cup, play in the Cup, FIFA Club World Cup final, and I think Ashraf won the UEFA Super Cup. And he was an integral part of the team. General Ashraf Ayade, Yamona Basu. Na baby umkoya award no nso de na chese omotwa fufu amanato nkwem. Omo akrum ho a koyen Rabat. Krum no he's worshipped. Omo munam ekokrum ya so Ashraf dia chese amom fanis NC form. So I'm so excited. And I think the second position for Mo Salah and so
all right.
And I can say the least amongst them Victor Osimhen, and they followed that way because Osimhen cried the one called World Cup to get the man and keep a high drink akra. What you say? World Cup, Nigeria and Kobe. If the Nigerians are listening to me, they didn't go to the World Cup. They never qualified, so they can't be awarded African best.
We understand that we are the whipping boys. That's why we'll be in pot 4. It's still better than Nigeria, who won't even make any of the pots. It's still better than Nigeria, who won't even make any of the pots. We are glad to be in the same pot of the likes of Haiti, Curacao, etc.
Okay, Ashraf Hakimi is Africa Best Footballer of the Year. Nasejo, what the French football magazine, any the current CAF ding in Nasejo, is true. Say Ono alongside Chimenu Bouanga of DR Congo, and I had the only defenders are Maweni. Nasejo, Ashraf Hakimi, I had the 5th Moroccan. Because Yenya Ahmed Faras in 1975, Yenya Mohamed Timoumi in 1985, Yenya goalkeeper Baduzaki in 1986, and Yenya Mustafa Haji in 1998. So since 1998, no Moroccan footballer has won the Africa Best Footballer of the Year. And Yebenya Ashraf Hakimi wababe the Africa Best Footballer of the Year. And I think it's a very, very remarkable achievement. The young man Eddie Enya award na money home, and eventually I don't know Ekoso Ewo Rabat eye onoani maimu, and say you I think it's very, very, very good for Ashraf Hakimi. So wababe cut the list of Moroccan team players omo also ono jeno na ni fellow Moroccan also ye oba Gislen Shebak and also oje in terms of a man of no Gislen Shebak won the Women's Africa Best Footballer of the Year. Now, Sergio Akami, what happened just 2 years ago in 2023? When Victor Osimhen was winning Men Man of no, you saw Asisat Oshuala also winning it Eba Man of and that was what clearly happened yesterday when the CAF Awards 2025. Even though BSC that 1999, Messi Akide won the Women's Africa Best when she was playing for the Super Falcons of Nigeria, and Nwankwo Kanu also then with the Super Eagles, and also at a point what Arsenal later on for Inter Milan later on Arsenal no so the winner of the Africa Best. So you Coach of the Year award and honestly the category that award they picked Walid Regragui, they picked Coach Uwabi Neode Morocco under 20 team Ekoje under 20 World Cup so na senya ewo Chile ena omofa Bubista oye the coach or did the Kevedian national team qualify. So a remarkable achievement. But ebinomo ni se ene se mo befa national team of the year Morocco under 20 now. Why not give him the best coach of the year to the same coach who won the event with the national team of the year. No? But CAF voting right in regards to how senior Omoshisha Omoniama. For me, mentioned any qualms with Coach Bubista winning the coach of the year. Because to take a tiny nation like Cape Verde, more population crying no 700,000, to qualify them to their first ever World Cup, Ebebaso, 2026, Canada, Mexico and US, you know, it's a remarkable achievement. Yes, Cape Verde and qualify AFCON. We saw them turning out very, very creditable performance during the last AFCON. Ivory Coast. They did massively well because to be in a group with Egypt and Ghana and Mozambique to top the group, reach quarterfinals, eventually the South Africa and a year more penalties there. But after failing to qualify for the AFCON in 2025, they made a remarkable achievement, and it was Coach Bubista who did that job with the Cape Verdean national team. So for me, I don't mention any qualms with him winning the coach of the year. He has done a massive job. And Yassine Bono, Moroccan goalkeeper, so was adjudged the best coach, the best goalkeeper of the year. So it's like virtually Morocco for a sweepy award, you know?
Okay.
Because the men's player of the year, the women's player of the year, also the national team of the year, it went to them. Yes, Ubeka said Ibinumu etimi by Fisting Kalala Mayelin so winning the CAF best player based on the continent. And be understandable because when a recent performance with Pyramid FC winning the CAF Champions League for the first time with them, and I know say another remarkable achievement. And you saw Mohamed Shikabala giving him that award, you know. And sounds was our DR Congo team now even post match penalties so shebi Emma DR Congo ebeko Epeapimo akon winning akwakobo the intercontinental playoff now Ebebaso 2026 World Cup. So Fisting Kalala Mayele has also done a massive job. So you by close of today, you be who bebia the teams now omokobo the intercontinental playoff and the European playoff no. And okay the list of the teams now among 22. So you 16 in Europe, 6 around the world because they scattered across the continent, you know. For the intercontinental no yedi kan about the 6 countries no yenya DR Congo yenya the likes of Iraq yewo Jamaica, Bolivia, Suriname and New Caledonia. So say na playoff spot no draw na nkasa beye DR Congo and Iraq bejina ewo final so mo train the 4 teams na mo bebo no. So being it either say Suriname paired against Bolivia, not Jamaica, paired against New Caledonia. Winners, you know, Ebabi share the 2 of DR Congo and Iraq. So what it means is those 2 countries, Medical Modino, DR Congo and Iraq, are just 90 minutes away from World Cup football. For the first time for DR Congo after 1974 and for Iraq also after 1986, these were the last times both of those teams, you know, the world stage. For Bolivia, they were there in 1994. That was the last time. Jamaica also since 1998, they've never been at the World Cup. For New Caledonia, Omoni Suriname, Omonkubida, the World Cup. No, so these are the playoff procedures now. And of course, Europe also playoff and also mobile. Yedi kind about the list of the countries, you know, and your port, you know, and more Nations League ranked team, no, more team and top group, and more send this second, and a port 4. So the rest of the port 1, port 2, port 3, no, comprise the list of more this second group, the recent European qualifiers in terms of the 2026 World Cup, no. So Musube uremu na and also obia bebo 2 matches. So say you after 2 matches, no, you be who the rest of the 6 teams are move for the playoff spot, no. 2 from the intercontinental, 4 from Europe. Now say you intercontinental, no, 2 stadia have been picked to host the intercontinental playoff. Estadio Guadalajara and Estadio Monterrey in Mexico. And say you, these are the stadiums. Yes. Where Muminu Stadium and they hosted the intercontinental playoff. No. So from the weekend of 23rd of March to the weekend of 31st of March 2026, you be who the playoff spot, no. Countries are mobile picky now omo edia kwako uremu 2026 World Cup, no. So you know the CAF Awards night na Asamoah was asked about AFCON 2025 na bebaso no. Now who countries are more qualified? So you enti Asamoah.
Cameroon?
I think we've got a lot of giants who are going there. Ghana is out, which we were very disappointed, but it's okay. We qualified to the World Cup, yes. So it's okay.
Unlike some other nations, you say it.
Yes, Nigeria did well. They were close last 2 years. Ivory Coast did well, so we have a lot of teams. Morocco is also a strong contender who are also doing well. I would say these three countries that I've mentioned, Nigeria, Ivory Coast and Morocco.
Say Otipe Nigeria, Ivory Coast and Morocco for glory. It was 2025 AFCON. I said, okay, Obiane any options there, but I think there are some couple of teams I will leave on. For me, I think Senegal is one of the hot favorites for this AFCON. Yes, Omo and Timia make the mark, round 16 and Ivory Coast a from the last AFCON. But the Senegalese team is still strong and they have some quality. Not to discredit as Adia Samoa Neka. Ivory Coast are defending champions. Morocco are the host. The last AFCON, we had the host winning the competition for the first time after say Egypt AAB 2006. Morocco also wants to host the competition and win. In as much as say Obeka the list, for me, I think say Morocco no stand it tall among all the favorites. But Senegal is also one of the hot favorites for this AFCON. Ebeshasi Nyamiboa next month, 21st December, and AFCON Ebeshasi.
All right. Why has no defender or goalkeeper won Player of the Month in the GPL before? Sorry. Mami San can't be. Why has no defender or goalkeeper won Player of the Month in the GPL before? Is that true? Is that correct? Okay, why? Uncle, good afternoon. I'm enjoying midfield action live from Nkoko, the CEO of our Big Man Aluminium Ventures Nkoko. Please kindly wish my friend happy birthday for me. Oh, friend, they did this. And that's what they will go. Friend is saying, if Awa Mohammed is saying the current winner is the number 5 Moroccan, is the 5th Moroccan to win the award, then what Dr. Franco Nari is talking about? We like separation too much. Elijah sounds interesting. I was saying, okay. Because in Israel, Hakim the 5th Moroccan.
Yeah, 5th Moroccan.
Yeah.
Morocco.
Now, if what you're saying is true, then what is Dr. Franco Naro talking about? We like separation too much.
Dr.
Elijah said,
Dr. Naro no or address defenders. Because now Dr. Naro was saying, since a calf, Eshasi awarded winning the first time.
Okay.
A defender aji.
Okay.
And then Shiminu Buanga Diana will be sending. Yes. And no Diana calf Muna was French Football Magazine. Yes, he was a defender. Wow, GB that. But calf awards, say calf Eshasi awarded winning the first time Ashraf Hakimi. So Dr. Naro address it.
Okay. All right.